Nimble Mongoose in the graveyard. There are
Recently
2 copies.
perished.
Yes.
I would assume. Chris on 4 life with Alex on 19. So Chris looks like he's on the back foot, but he has.
It looks like he's stabilized.
Yeah.
As well, Ancient Grudge. You see flashback removed from game.
So yeah.
So that was.
Looks like it may have hit
Chalice of the Void.
Twice.
Yeah. Wow. But Alex only on 1 card and 2 lands.
Scary thing is Chris has right now an Ancient Tomb in play, which is represents half his life total were he to decide to use it.
Chris's card is Damnation. There's 2 copies of that. So
finds a City of Traders, which is of course a nice little upgrade, I guess you'd say, to Ancient Tomb in this particular situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see a Jace the Mind Sculptor off the top. We're going to try to speak a little more softly right now, just in case the call is pretty cleared out. Only about 24 people in here now, and we don't want the players to be able to hear us. So an island for Chris off the top. Off of a
Polluted Delta.
Polluted Delta.
To enable the Jace the Mind Sculptor, and we will not be singing at the top of our lungs. Jace the Mind Sculptor, still better than all. Let's try that. What do you got?
Alex has a Spell Pierce.
You to pay 2 life
and
bolt you.
Another Spell Pierce.
Pierce.
And awesome. Jace goes to the yard, successfully countered.
Like tools?
Life total should be correct.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris went to 3 off of the Polluted Delta and then 1 off of the Ancient Tomb. And now
Spell Snare. That's not the piece of the combo you want to counter.
And a Tarmogoyf for Alex Marth, threatening to end the game here.
Thirst for Knowledge, a great draw. Chris does have to Damnation.
Yeah, Damnation will deal with the Tarmogoyf. Flooded Strand for Alex.
Chris Aeon, precarious life total.
Yes. Draws a Tezzeret. It sounded like we were drooling.
Ooh,
Tezzeret's delicious. Alright, so Chris, unable to use his Ancient Tomb, unable to crack any more fetch lands, is going to cast Tezzeret here. His opponent out of Spell Snare. Not that Spell Snare does anything, but out of Spell Pierces as well.
So +1 on the Tezzeret. You get to look at 5 cards and take an artifact. Chris has a very good artifact in his
very good card in his hand.
Option, an Ensnaring Bridge. But he could also take the Baleful Strix, which is what he does. That will get him deeper into his deck. And Alex is going to crack a fetch land. Not sure I agree with that. Brainstorms and Ponders are too powerful to be cracking fetch lands. The deck thinning properties of fetch land, very overrated.
Yeah, not
the math is not on cracking. You're much more likely to draw a Brainstorm or Ponder and really need a shuffle effect, or even a Delver of Secrets.
Right.
Can be helped than the deck thinning effect that cracking 1 fetch land provides.
Any idea what's in Alex's hand?
I'm not sure.
I don't think we've gotten a good look at it.
My best guess is Daze. Maybe a land that you do not play. It looks like a spell.
Can't quite see. Plays a Scalding Tarn, says go. So he's got that shuffle effect back. And off the top is a Sword of the Meek for Chris Andersen. At 1 life, he is going to cast a Baleful Strix.
Alright, see if you return your Sword of the Meek. Chris.
Oh, he forgot about that, yeah. That trigger, the Baleful Strix trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little too late now, I think.
It's absolutely too late.
He's cast another one, and he's going to Ultimate Tezzeret.
Gain. Oh, this could be a Stifle? Is this a Stifle? Okay,
no,
it's a Crossing Grip.
To answer one of the artifacts.
Yes, so
Chris is just going to gain...
lost out on a couple life points by not returning a second Sword of the Meek. But he is going to gain 4 or go to 5. Much safer life total. He can now have his Ancient Tomb again.
Yeah, if he needs to. And of course, in his hand, Jace the Mind Sculptor and Thirst for Knowledge, 2 very good cards. So he's got some follow-up to that, but that Tezzeret Ultimate was not exactly as effective as Chris wanted it to be. He had actually the opportunity to be as high as Well, it was just going to end up being 7 if you take into account that Crow Secret. But
Delver Secret's the card drawn. Now Spellbomb, not a bad draw either. So yeah, Chris's draw full of goodies.
He's going to cast, looks like Jace the Mind Sculptor here.
And bounce your Delver.
And then play the Nile Spellbomb. Pass back. Alex, of course, going to replay Delver. No surprise there. Chris going to draw for the turn. Finds a Talisman of Dominance.
I think Thirst for Knowledge is going to be the fate. Finally.
Yeah.
And Chris has had a very good card, but he just keeps ripping fantastic card after fantastic card.
So Thirst for Knowledge.
Never
now
really had time.
Draws 3, and 1 was Seed of the Synod, 1 was Tezzeret, and 1 is Transmute Artifact. Quite a lot of goodies. He's going to discard the Talisman here. Yeah.
So we'll see. So what Chris can do is he can assemble his combo with that. So he plays the Seed of Synod. He'll have to lose his City of Traders.
But yeah, it's done some work.
But Transmute Artifact, sacrifice your Sword of the Meek. You have to get another 2 cost. If you get something that costs more than 2,
you have to pay the difference.
Transmute Artifact, yeah, pay the difference.
He's
very happy to pay.
Yeah, and he pays for the days with the swamp. He's going to find Thopter Foundry here. I think he just passed it. Yeah, there it is. And
Thopter Foundry. So once he sacrifices an artifact, he can pay 1 mana to sacrifice an artifact.
And
make a 1/1,
and Sword of the Meek will
come back. And
Sword
of the Meek will come back because it's a 1/1.
And then he can start sacrificing Sword of the Meek to make infinite 1/1s. Well, not infinite, but as many 1/1s as he has mana.
Yes.
And gaining life all the while. So the Ancient Tomb, not so unappealing.
Yes.
He'll lose 2 and then gain 2.
Fate Seal puts Ponder on the bottom. He's going to. He's got to sacrifice an artifact to get the party started.
He does here. He is.
Yeah.
Where was the first artifact sacrifice?
We need to make sure Chris sacrifices an artifact to Thopter Foundry. He sacrifices one of the Sword of Meeks the second time, but the first time he does need to sacrifice a real artifact.
Right. I believe Seed of the Synod would have been his. I think he probably, he has it. It's not like he doesn't have it. He's going to go ahead and sacrifice the Spellbomb.
Right. So, both players realize it now, and
right. So it doesn't really matter. He did need to sacrifice the first one to put the first 1/1 into play, which brings back the second. I mean, both Sword of the Meeks, and now he's good. So, Wasteland for Seed of the Synod from Alex Marth.
Yeah, and this looks.
Chris, of course, up to. The Ancient Tomb there dropped him to 3. He went up to 5.
So an attack
off of the Thopter activation, and again, Chris going to town here. He's able to attack. He's able to Fate Seal. He's in really, really good shape right now. He's looking at his hand. Yeah.
It's a Tarmogoyf. Doesn't matter.
No, he's going to go.
It's on bottom anyway.
Yeah.
Attack. I don't think there's much in Alex's deck that can get him out of this. But Chris is just going to sacrifice the Sword of the Meek a couple times. Get 5 tokens. He's going to only gain 3 life because of the
Ancient Tomb. Right.
But still in...
Nice little interaction there where, the Ancient Tomb essentially becomes like a free... it's another City of Traders that doesn't have a drawback.
Yes.
And there it is. Alex Marth extends the hand to Chris Andersen 2-0 over Rug Delver with his Blue-Black Tezzeret list going to the finals.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Improving on his performance in Nashville.
Yeah. So this final...